So we've been vibing on the Olympics there, Jack. Have you been enjoying the Olympics? Is there a sport that you've thought, oh, yeah, I could do that?
Yeah, all of it I thought I could do.
You
Not very well, but I could do it.
You give it a crack?
Yeah, and you were telling me off mic that your favourite's been the women's beach volleyball.
Yeah, well, it's very nice. Athletic young ladies. I don't think there's a problem with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were telling me that you like the men's beach volleyball.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
I guess for the same reasons.
Yeah.
And I don't judge you in any way, mate.
No.
If you want to look at toned Brazilian men, that's fine by me.
And you came in here with a cast around your wrist.
Yeah, well, that's a motorcycle accident.
Yeah,
I have these, and you came in with hairy palms. So I was. But we could continue doing this all day, or we could talk about the Olympics. It's interesting in the letters to the editor, and I know you're of a certain age. You probably don't read the letters to the editor, but this man, Scott Thomas of Newington, has written to the newspaper. One for the little guy. I'm adapting how I imagine Scott Thomas would sound. I am constantly seeing the same Olympians. So what about Joe Blow, who comes from a small town, who has no sponsorship, who got beaten in the first round of their chosen sport, and their games are over? The local RSL, Lions clubs and schools had hundreds of sausage sizzles to raise money so Joe could train and represent their town. Joe went to the local school and represents the dreams of hundreds of kids in the district, blah, blah, blah. Joe won't have any interviews, book deals, guest appearances on talk shows, and certainly won't get their face on a postage stamp. Joe won't get the best seat in the restaurant. There are 463 Olympians on our team, but all I'm seeing is the same handful of athletes. I feel we have lost the true Olympic meaning. Give Joe Blow a go. Right, Scott, there. I'm just going back to my normal voice just so we're separated.
Yeah.
That's what the Olympics are about. They're not celebrating mediocrity. And in life, many people try to do things and they don't get there.
Yeah, I feel like it's a hypothetical that it'd be interesting for 5 minutes until then it's just like going to the local dog park and seeing kids running around. You know?
Exactly. And all those kids, they might be great people. And sure, there's plenty hopes and dreams that have been crushed. But I think our old mate Scott is barking up the wrong tree.
I agree. Well, why doesn't he go to ES Marks and watch the local kids athletics carnival then?
Well,
talk about Joe Blow.
That could be a different...
you do that every week. You don't give a damn about athletics.
I'm just there to watch potential.
And your ankle monitor starts going off.
Potential. Joe might have a good point though, just with that. There's been this theory that the Hunger Game Olympics could be put out. So normal people get a letter and like that you have to compete in a sporting event.
Yeah.
What about that? So you're at home.
Good excuse to get out of work.
And you get a call up like jury duty.
Yeah.
And you get a call up. So Jack, citizen, that's you, sitting at home, gets a letter. All of a sudden you have to go over to Paris and you've got to compete in the javelin.
Well, I'd be happy as long as I wasn't swimming in that bloody river. So give me the athletics events.
That would be the one. You'd sit there and go, which event is it? I'll do everything but swim in the River Seine.
You'd be pissed, like your friend gets fencing and then you get the bloody triathlon. You go, ugh.
That'd be no good. Not only that, you swim in that cesspit and then you got to ride a push bike in your budgie smugglers.
Gosh.
There's a lot of chafing
Push bike forcing all that waste up back into you.
And where does it stop? Yeah. Where does it stop? I was going to say it works for our jury system, but it doesn't really. You just get common man. And our legal system works so well. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Well, the Hunger Games isn't exactly a model society that you're paralleling it to, so it doesn't help your case.
It doesn't end well. Maybe we should give it up for Joe Blow.
Yeah.
The Joe Blow in all of us.
Yes. The little guy.
Okay, kids, that's it for today. Come back tomorrow for more of Jonesy and Amanda's Cutting Room Floor.